Truji ask you to call me? What do you mean? So, like a Goperi Isa. I said, are you working for Truji? They said somebody just gave them my number. I said, so that if you say you are calling from Goperi, I should start running. I'll be waiting. What do you want? They say, Nidianche, am I part of your network of terrorists? Or do I also where I collect stolen cattle to slaughter? Or do I have trailers that will take your stolen cattle to Lagos? They say, no, he is not Truji. I said, if you call me again, I'll track you down and get you arrested. You know, I try to sound big, but deep down, fear catch me. You get what I mean? Then, as I put the phone down, somebody called me again. 2 a.m. They say, am I sleeping? I say, what do you, no, you wake me. Why shouldn't I be sleeping? I owe money. Am I under investigation? You think say I thief? Or you want to come and harass me? Thinking whether I will fear you? I fear nobody. I'm already waiting to escape. I'm on my way out. So what do you want? They say, am I aware IBB University that Kure fenced at the former life camp is been butchered for sale? HIBB. Which IBB? HIBB University land in Suleja is being prepared to be auctioned. We never finish with Suleja water board.
Another one.
Another story they grow. I said, so why are you now calling me? You are disturbing my peace. When did I become a reporter where you report your problem? They said, no, because we feel you are a stakeholder. Which stakeholder of what? Did you see my list in the endorsement of anybody for 2027? Oh, I collect. See, look at the list. What I collect? Check. Go to account department of government house, Mina. Check list if they have one. Did you see Shaiba? Did you collect anything? Oh, did you see me with anybody? The only senator I visited and I see where go no go and I know they go again is Peter Ndalikali. The other one is for the reasons that are very complicated. That is Apollo. That's you know, I'm a member of military family.
I know.
Number one, I be ran away soldier. 1973 NDA. Number two, I married a daughter of a combatant who saw action in Burma in 1943-44. Again, I'm very close associate of a retired combatant. Combatants, General Ibrahim Babangida, General Salam, and everybody that matters. We are talking of combatant, not political appointee. You know there are political generals who never see action.
The Babama asked you. You said you married the daughter of a combatant.
What do you mean?
When you they go, that the first time where you they go, now with full mind you take enter the house. I be.
You don't know me at all. Do you know that was the day I was going from Kateregi to Badeggi? And when I reached Kateregi, they say, I'm Robert, don't full road. I say, they know who they are waiting for, no BP. And I reached them, what are you doing here? Kutupa, they call the place where they block road. They say, hey, come on. In this month, where don't they do? Where possible, just people don't collect salary. Now you the block road. Come on, for make I pass. Get out, idiot. Say, yes, sir. Get out. That's very stupid. Which rope? Do you know what I did? I mobilized another plain clothes. I got a vehicle, put mobile policemen, find something for them. Every night, they begin to patrol that road. I was a caretaker by the local government that creates a creation where no see light. And I begin to patrol that road. Not under my watch, you broke road. No, you can't. We got a bus. You know this transit bus? This Italian transit bus. Fill out with a capable men. Full ammunition. 5 year. And I say, don't wear a police uniform. be normal passenger, and you driver be driving at the speed of about 15 kilometers, 20 kilometers per hour, as if your motor spoil. They say, how will he do that? I say, add engine oil to your petrol so that you will smoke. They succeeded. How idiot to block road. I said, when you want to open fire, all of you open fire at a go, all. Clear. So that there will be so much bullet that is going out that if you escape this one, don't do target shooting, no.
Baba.
Garaji. So that one finish talking. Because this guy, this idiot is trying to you see now No,
Baba, you know why they ask this question?
Wait. Don't ask that question.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at time.
Which time?
When Asuasu Abedo will come.
Baba,
you don't start issue. And
look,
and I want to believe that many are interested in this issue.
If you come, is he come with a arrest warrant?
If the arrest warrant, if Wasu come now to carry and go Suleja, make it begin to arrest people where they enter government land. Because
you see, I sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I drink a bottle of water.
Very important.
Very important.
Do you know why I drink water? To replenish to balance my chemistry. But do you know I'm very careful now? I don't drink pure water anyhow. Because this water scarcity, a lot of water has been packaged as pure water. If not for the fact that golden age
is coming up with an alternative now.
Come with an alternative. Now what we are going to do, we are going to create a foundation, water foundation, Badeggi Water Foundation in Mina. Foundation to supply water to the people. We are going to rent a truck. We are going to see the Taliban's tanks. If they are stolen, we'll say I will replace them. We'll get a water point. Every morning, we'll do a timetable. The vehicle will go around Mina. We'll do a timetable. You are going to do that arrangement. You, Kakanami, you are going to be fundraising.
No wala.
Because since you are the father of the mother of Nami, and the Nami is
financial expert
worldwide.
With the discipline.
With discipline and credibility. Somebody say, Nami, we go call the FCC. I say, make you not call the FCC.
Check table.
Don't call the FCC.
Call ICPC.
I said, don't even call CPC.
If you check table,
I say, go to New York. Money, where all the money of the world are exchanging. Go there.
Go Wall Street.
And see which one is coming from where. And go to Switzerland. All this where they have secret account. Go and check. What in the took. And then when you come back, now we'll begin to analyze your heart. Whether your heart has the content of the left ventricle or right ventricle.
Wow.
Why are you laughing?
About you carry Mr. Pa enter biology.
No, left ventricle
you carry
and right
ventricle.
And then the rhythm, if the rhythm is according to the normal as you age, the rhythm will increase. And your health will determine your heartbeat. If you are poor and you are hungry, your heartbeat will slow, and you'll be feeling dizzy. And then you have to now give your heart, normalize your heart. And if you are too sedentary, you have to do exercise to balance your heart.
Well, Baba.
So go back to that. You are asking me why I marry a combatant. That one is a story for another day.
Me, I want us to go into that issue of Suleja where you raised, because I was.
No,
they call you now. They are calling you. They call me now.
Excuse me.
You don't do your own.
Am I your mate?
Okay, to Baba. In order to.
I've not finished my statement. You are now saying they call you. Are you? Am I symbiotic? Are we symbiotic?
Baba, let's call.
Am I Hassan that will say it with you?
Baba, let's call the.
Is it because one Hassan come here and do bad day? Who say not they do bad day?
Baba, let's call the caller to free ourselves.
The one will call you go call him. The one will call me midnight. I delete the number.
To me, my own day, Baba, I could call him. I could hear from the fish's mouth. Waiting they happen for Suleja. So that
do you know what?
Say we they cook the story.
Let me go and make a cup of tea because I have not eaten. I couldn't drink tea in the home. Because the water I have, I can only buy it.
Wa alaikum salam, ina kwanan ku.
An tashi lafiya, you are live on Badeggi Radio na FM. Ka bana gaya mana sunanka sannan kuma ka gaya mana za ka ba mu labari me sunanka tukuna da farko.
Sunana Soveyo Muhammad Abdullahi Yawa Sulaja.
Okay.
Shugaban kungiyar Sulaja ina muka dusa.
To.
Abin da
ina jin muna so hanka me ke faruwa a Sulaja, me ne dalilin kiranka?
Surveyo me ke faruwa da filaye. Ka ce kan me faruwa a Sulaja?
To filaye a Sulaja.
Kuma filayen gwamnati na amana.
Da ke tafe da ni dai shine na zo gidan nan ne. Abin da ke tafe da ni shine na zo gidan nan ne don in kuka a madadin mutanen Sulaja. Da farko muna zaune muna jin labarai za a sayar da filin water board inda nan ne manaja yake, nan ne commercial manaja yake, nan ne technical manaja na water board yake. Idan muna da kuka nan muke zuwa mu kai kukan mu saboda ruwa. Ana za a sai muka ce a bari mu ji. Fatsam sai muka ga takarda a ranar Monday ashe an riga an sayar. Sai muka fara bincike muka ji labari har an fara tallan filin biliyan 1 ma aka ce ba za a sallama ba. To wannan abin ya tayar da hankalinmu. Duk da cewa wani ya ce wani da ability yana faɗin cewa an sayar da wasu filaye a da. To amma wancan da aka sayar an yi doka akan privatization. Doka ne wanda gwamnati ta yi a wancan zamanin gwamna Kure, an yi privatization kuma an sanar kuma an yi talla sannan kafin a sayar. To an sayar da ko ina kamar da yake ba ku ne ba mu misali an sayar da Niger Motel na Kwantagora an sayar wa mutanen Kwantagora ne. Amma na Sulaja Water Board da za a sayar yanzu nan ba mu san wa aka sayarwa ba. Kuma da aka sayar masa ba amfani zai yi da shi ba. Alhali mutane na amfana da wannan gurin shi an sayar masa don ya azurta kansa da shi. Shi yasa muke kokawa mu zo wurin ku muka ce bari mu je gidan rediyo mu yi ihu don a ji mu. To muna cikin wannan kuka kuma jiya din nan jiya Laraba sai kuma ga team of surveyors daga Mina suna asbiyu survey na Sulaja field base. Wannan gurin ana mata asbiyu survey wato ana surveying ɗinta
IBB University. Kana nufin inda aka kebe na makarantar IBB.
Kana survey ana maka tambaya.
Na IBB.
IBB da kure da life camp da kure yayi wa katanga.
Dama gurin ai kasan dama can FCDA nan ne sakataren ta na farko a nan gurin har akwai school of nursing na Abuja nan suka zauna akwai hostel akwai classes na school of nursing na Abuja a da a gurin yanzu da aka yi katangan nan sai aka zo ana PGD a nan gurin accounting da sauransu ana PGD administration a wannan gurin ana kuma diploma science laboratory technology a wannan gurin karkashin IBB to sai gashi yanzu ana asbiyu survey don a samu tachymetric a samu informational structure na gurin ya dace da a samu kuma sketch na gurin a san marabba'in wannan gurin don za a sayar ma wani jiya har magariba ake surveying wannan gurin sai muka ga lalle alaihi an mai da Sulaja kasuwa inda za a azurta wasu ba domin ci gaban mutanen Sulaja ba to wannan abin ya tada hankalinmu muka ga dole ne mu yi kuka shi yasa na nemi in shiga wannan wuri don mu gabatar da kokenmu don mai girma gwamna ya sani don wasu al'amuran ana yi ba da saninsa ba kuma wani ya sani kuma domin me muna zaune sati 3 da suka wuce muka takarda cewa an dakatar da sayar da fili saboda zaɓe duk wanda ma ya sayar sai assessment ashe yaudara mu ake son a yi a lokacin da aka ce an kafa wannan sakulan sai aka fara yin aka sayar da wancan na water board kuma aka sake ana neman a sayar da wannan field base kuma ana layout na community school namu wani secondary school namu da ke hannun Ami Barak an yi layout shi ma duk a wancan satin duk domin a sayar to laifin me muka yi ma gwamnatin wannan jam'iyyar na APC wani laifi mutanen Sulaja suka yi ma gwamna Bago wanda hali da yake so ya mai da ba mu sani ba laifin me muka yi masa dan Allah akwai laifin to ya yace mana amma mun san doka ta ba shi dama ya sayar da fili ya yi amfani ya sarrafa fili a Niger a matsayinsa na gwamna amma ta ce da shi for overriding purpose ne saboda jama'a ba saboda mutum ɗaya ba to namu abin opposite abin yake sai ko a kwace filin da al'umma ke amfana da shi a ba mutum ɗaya yanzu da haka akwai diploma akwai PGD ana yi a gurin madadin a zo a mana wasu ababai kuma za a sayar na tabbatar da wani na hannun daman ne kuma za a sayar masa kamar yadda aka sayar ma Kabiru Shehu da wannan guri na water board. Yanzu idan muna son mu biya kuɗin ruwa sai mun biya 1,000 tafiya da dawowa sannan mu biya kuɗin ruwa, kaga an kashe su daga ruwan da dama ba ma samuwa, so ɗaya muke samun ruwa a wata, gashi hanyar namu ba a yi mana ba, ruwa ba mu sha ba, filayen mu za a sayar, da wanne za mu ji.
Ba ana muku hanya a Suleja ba? Ba ana muku hanya a Suleja ba, ka ce ba muku hanya ba malam? Ba ana muku hanya cikin garin Suleja ba?
Wallahi ko rabin mita ɗaya ba sa kwalta ba Suleja.
To ba sai ku sha kura ba?
Mita ɗaya na ba sa kwalta ba.
Ba sai ku yi ado da kuran motoci ba? Na ce ku yi ado da kuran motoci. Kana ji na?
Hello?
Na ce ku yi ado da kuran mota.
Tunda ba.
Ina jin ka.
An ce tunda ba a yi maku fili, ka ce ba yi korabin kilomita ba. Shine baba ya ce sai ku ta yin ado da kura da ke din tashi sai ku
yi ado da kuran mota.
Ya dinga balbale ku.
Wallahi muna adon ku. Ba ma ado muke ba. Wani wuraren ma an fasa titin dare da aka yi mana wanda kure yayi mana an lalata shi.
Alo.
Mu ba mu san ma halin da.
Alo.
Muna roƙon ya tusaya mutanen su.
To shikenan.
To muna godiya.
Mun gode.
Sako ya
kai
inda ya kai.
Kuma muna fata shi mai girma
ya ji.
Gwamnan talakawa zai yi abin da ya dace.
So baba.
Do you know why? You are lucky because you are in their group. They were able to call you and me. I don't want wahala. When he was talking to him, I said, "Kai, my friend, get out, leave me alone." But do you know one thing? That you always that thing say, it's a term, buyer beware. What do you call it in the land business?
Buyer
beware.
Beware for 19 bidons.
Get out.
Buyer beware.
There is a particular Greek Latin word. Buyer beware. Do you know it in the land business? Check, Google it. There is a special name for it. Buyer beware. So that, look, today you are in power. You carry land. Give somebody. Tomorrow somebody will come. Revoke that land, all the buildings demolished. Let's go to court.
Let me give you a very sunny example what happened in Old Airport, opposite DSS office. When they took government land and cut the land,
cut the land
and built it, a politician. When the one and only Talba came, appealing government. Shi ne mutum zai gina makaranta da gida aka ce Baba, do you know what they say? They advised the governor say to since they don't build this made them after revoking it made them give it to
the principal.
Talba ce ina wannan ya fi principal aka ce ba commissioner aka ce ƙarya ne an zo za ba wani saboda haka the best thing to do da shi demolition.
Not that you don't know the story.
He can tell me the story, Baba.
You know Talba have a human tendency. Talba ce let me pay you. Let me pay for the land. You take heart. Principal enter the house. The guy just quick went to court. He said, "Ka san wannan baka san wannan ba." Okay.
All right.
What is all right?
Baba,
what is all right?
We have bills to pay.
If you which bill?
Bill to pay.
You have bill to pay. I don't have any bill to pay.
Baba, you na your own bill plenty pass.
Okay.
Your own bill na plenty pass.
When you born mama na me.
Now why I say na your own bill plenty pass?
I don't give you.
Now why I say
I don't give you 1 drop of water.
Now why I say na your own bill plenty pass?
When you do the naming ceremony, I don't bring a rice.
Now why I say na your own bill.
And when you collect rice from back the door, did you shout?
Baba, you see your own bill long well. Baba, carve it empty. Carve it empty.
Buyer beware.
Welcome back from that commercial break.
This is Badeggi Radio.
We'll be right back. Yan uwa al'umma ga wata muhimmiyar sanarwa mai amfani ga masu ajiya a bankuna. A yanzu haka kudaden ajiyar ku a bankuna sun ƙara samun kariya mai inganci. Hukumar bada inshora akan kudaden masu ajiya a bankunan Najeriya NDIC ta ƙara yawan kuɗin inshora akan ajiyar ku a manyan bankuna da manhajar waya har zuwa naira miliyan 5. Bugu da ƙari an kuma ƙara kuɗin inshora akan ajiyar ku a ƙananan bankuna da bankunan gidaje zuwa naira miliyan 2. Wannan yana nufin cewa a yayin da bankin da kake ajiyar kuɗinka ya faɗi za a iya biyan ka ajiyar ka a cikin iyakar kuɗin inshora. Sannan idan kuɗin ajiyarka ya wuce kuɗin inshora za a biya ka bayan an sayar da kadarorin bankin da kuma bayan an samu kuɗaɗen da aka bayar bashi. A duk harkokin da za ka yi a banki ka tabbatar da cewa takardun bankinka sun cika daidai ka kuma tabbatar da cewa sunan asusun ajiyarka daidai yake da dukkanin ajiyarka a kowane banki. Ka kuma tabbatar da cewa lambar ka ta VVN tana haɗe da lambar bankinka. Mu haɗa kai wajen tabbatar da hulɗar banki mai inganci a ƙasa baki ɗaya. NDIC muna bayar da kariya ga dukkan kuɗaɗen ajiyarku a bankuna.
Commercial is over.
Did you hear what I said?
Crude but correct.
Badeggi Radio, FM 90.1.
Alright, wonderful listeners of Badeggi Radio 90.1 FM. Welcome back from that short break. And right about now, like we do every Thursday by this time, it's down to 9 a.m. We already have the PPRO of the Nigerian Police Force in the building, which is able assistance with him this beautiful morning. Good morning this morning, PPRO. What's your Abiodun?
Good morning, Captain Dogo. Good morning, Mr. Apaya. All the Badeggi crew in the house, our Baba, members of the public, Nigerites, residents, everybody, our team and listeners, good morning. It's another Thursday. We give God Almighty the glory for Him to give us the benefit and the grace to be here this morning once again, and to be hale and hearty, to continue to do what we need to do towards ensuring that our society is free of crime and criminality. So, thank you. Good morning to you all.
Right. Good morning this morning.
So, what in the soap?
Sharply. I see the hot.
Okay. This week has been full of activities, and definitely it will. It is expected because it's a very unique week. A week moving towards the local government election. That is the major project at hand, and that is why all hands have been on deck. And again, as a law enforcement agency, definitely when the umpire moves, the leading security agents will also follow to ensure that they have conducive environment in ensuring peaceful, free and fair electoral process. And that is why I said the week has been very busy, and I think on Monday, one of the first important assignments we undertook on Monday was where the Commissioner of Police conveyed a stakeholder meeting. Stakeholder meetings as regards to this election, inviting all the key stakeholders that are part of this election, forthcoming election of local government in the state, scheduled for November 1st. When I mean stakeholders, what are these stakeholders? Stakeholders, definitely political parties who have one aspirant or the other are contesting for public offices in this local government election, most especially chairmanship candidates. I think about 11 political parties will be participating, and from various local government, from 25 local government, they were invited with their party leaders and the candidates of the party for this meeting, and also the umpire themselves, the Niger State Independent Electoral Commission, led by the chairman, Engineer Jibril Imam, and the IPAC. The IPAC team, I think Interparty Advisory Council, the chairman, Honorable Bello Mekujeri, and his executive members. These are the people, and other security agencies were also part of the meeting. So that's why it's a critical stakeholder meeting that has to do with this election. And what is the essence of that meeting? Where all of us will brainstorm, where all of us will look at the preparatory efforts put in place towards the Saturday election. The chairman of the SEC narrated what the preparation has been so far, giving the political parties ample time to prepare a kind of a 6-month preparation notice, which give all the political parties to put their house in order, ensure internal democracy process either by way of election or consensus to nominate their party flag bearers and so on. The SEC chairman also mentioned what are the things they have put in place, such as issuing the guidelines to all political parties and the preparation on ground towards ensuring that all the polling units that needs to be covered, the sensitive materials. And I think in his submission, if I get it correctly, I think over 4,950 polling units is where the election will be taking place in all the 274 wards of the 25 local governments of the state. That all these have been mapped out, guidelines have been issued to political parties, and these are the preparations on ground. And they've been meeting from time to time through the IPAC. There are no issues on ground. And the IPAC chairman, Honorable Bello Mekujeri, also submitted and appreciated the effort of the SEC and also the security agencies. He made reference to the last Munyaba election, where election went peacefully, successfully, without any form of intimidation, harassment. It was conducted under a free and fair atmosphere. So he used that as a case study and commended the Commissioner of Police and the police force in the command and other security agencies, urging us to ensure such is being replicated on Saturday. And the Commissioner of Police, too, in his remarks, welcome all the stakeholders and urge them to do what we call issue-based campaign, a campaign that is void of ethnics or any other bias issues and any things that may cause a kind of violence, any comments that may incite public disturbance, incite violence should be avoided. So they were encouraged and they were charged to do this, and also to have a grip control of their supporters as you go around to campaign from one location to another. Monitor your supporters, and youth were also advised to not to be used for political thuggery. We have said it must be on issue based campaign. What are your manifestos? What are the things you have for people? What are your intending programs, and so on and so forth? So it should be a campaign that is devoid of political thuggery, where youth might be used for one violence or the other. So youth were also advised, and the CP talks to them, and all of them agree that yes, this is our state. We don't have any other state. All of us must put hands on deck to ensure the peaceful atmosphere is sustained, not because of politics. Then we heat up the polity and cause a problem in our society. We're all brothers. After the election, life continues, and definitely a winner must emerge, and there must also be a loser. So having agreed on this, it took us to what we call signing of peace accord or peace pact. After all of them has given their submission, and all of them have come to agree terms that we will uphold peace and ensure that the electoral process is conducted peacefully in a free and fair manner. And most especially, I think the IPAC also emphasized on something that in line with the submission of our leader, the state governor, that whoever that wins the election should be announced as the winner. And that is one very key important thing that anybody who is discovered by ballot to have won the election, definitely that is the responsibility of the SEC to announce. And the SEC chairman also assured that results will be collected at every local government. So there is no there's no discrete process in this. It is an open ballot, something where everybody votes, and the ballot will be counted, and whichever party that emerge at every point or at every location will definitely be announced, and the candidate will be announced, and everybody will know that yes, this is the person who won this election. So these are the issue, and with the party signed what we call peace accord. All the candidates and the party chairman or the party secretary with the chairmanship candidate, all of them signed, and that was what we did on Monday in preparation for this election, towards ensuring that it is free, credible, and fair. The essence of that document is that if we discover that in any local government, any supporter of any candidate or any party goes contrary to this document, such candidate can now be taken up on that document, that it is you having signed this bond to maintain peace, having signed peace accord with your other colleagues, then why do you do this with your political supporters? So it is expected to restrain them by doing the right thing and approaching the process through the laid down guidelines, and ensuring that everything goes on smoothly. So thank God they have signed, and the document is with us. We serve as a weapon and as a tool to use against anyone who go contrary to the standard operating procedure, or who goes contrary to the guidelines, as the SEC being the lead umpire and the security agencies follow. The Commissioner of Police too, I think on Tuesday, he also had another meeting with his officers, area commanders, DPOs across the state, across all the local government. The issue of the election were extensively discussed, and in the deployment of the police command, the CP has announced and has informed officers that the 3 deputy commissioners of police will be deployed to senatorial districts. In Niger, we have 3 zones, Zone A, Zone B, Zone D. He has 3 deputy commissioners of police, and each of them will be deployed to each zone for election security supervision and monitoring. They will be there in all the zones, and despite the fact that Niger State is the largest in the country, and with 25 local government, it requires a lot of manpower. All our police personnel will be deployed. Even other departments under the police force, such as other specialist units, will also be committed. They will be deployed to other divisions where we might be having one short force or the other to cover this. And not just the police, all security agencies, security agencies under election security management. You have the civil defense, the DSS, the immigration, the customs, all of us will be part of it. So it's not that you just be seeing only police, and whoever that might be thinking it's a big election that covers every local government in the state. Police will not have the capacity. You are deceiving yourself. It's not just police. You have all the uniform of federal government agencies to be there, who will be deployed alongside with police personnel. And the tactical units, the PMF, we have 2 PMF in the state. We have 12 PMF. We have 61 PMF. We have counter-terrorist units. We have VOD. We have a lot of tactical units that will also ensure security provisions along the outer corridor of the polling units. You have police personnel and other security agencies who are non-arm bearing men to be at the inner ring of the polling unit to ensure orderliness, to ensure protection of materials, to ensure protection of electoral officers, while the tactical unit will be at the outer part to guard against any violence that may come up from any angle. That will be maintained. So these are the deployment. All our operational assets, all our personnel will be committed to this. All security agencies under election security consultative committee will be there. So these are the preparations so far. And I think part of the information, I think on Thursday, sensitive materials will be distributed to all the local government, where the DPOs have been mandated to come down and personally escort this sensitive material to all the local government offices for distribution as early as possible on that Saturday to ensure that, because when you have your materials at the local government level on time, distributing them to the wards on Saturday very early will not be an issue. But saying that probably you want to move items on Friday or on Saturday, definitely it will cause delay and lateness of material. So part of the preparation is to ensure that today, Thursday, sensitive materials and non-sensitive material will be distributed to the electoral officers and under the supervision of security provision by the DPOs of this local government and the area commanders to ensure that these materials get to their local government successfully. So these are the efforts being put in place by and large, and this is what we are doing, and we hope with the cooperation of all stakeholders, every person is involved, definitely the election will be peaceful. And it is also very important to mention that definitely I think the government has done well by allowing workers to have opportunity to travel between today and tomorrow by way of public holiday, so that before Saturday, every person will have been in their various local government, because as part of election security management, there will be restriction of vehicular movement from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So there will be no excuse that I'm traveling to my local government, because the government has given you the ample opportunity to travel either on Thursday or Friday. So by Friday evening, it is expected that every indigene, every person that will be voting, that will be participating in the election from one local government to the other, will be in their various locations, because the security agencies will dominate the public space on that Saturday. The only essential workers, electoral officials, government security personnel, and other essential workers may be allowed to be moving from one place to another. So if you are moving and you are intercepted, you cannot give satisfactory account of yourself. You are not an election observer, accredited election observer, security personnel, or what have you, or health officials. You may be disturbed. You may say, okay, park here until we finish the election before you go. So so we hope that people will cooperate and travel, as the government has given this opportunity for them to go to their various local government and participate in the election by choosing or by selecting through the ballot whoever they intend to lead them as their chairman in their various local government or councillor in the 274 wards, as it was said by the SEC chairman. So on Saturday, as part of election security management, there will be restriction of vehicular movement from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. until after the election might be over. So these are the process we felt we need to bring on board this morning for our people to know how far, and this is what we are doing.
All right.
Okay, you mean tomorrow, Saturday, the restriction of movement. What happened to journalists who have no court?
I've used the word essential workers. Mr. Fine, what are you afraid of? And when we say essential workers, pressmen, journalists, probably security officials, health officials.
Probably it was an oversight.
We don't say essential workers. We know what essential workers. Okay, may God forbid if somebody is in a critical situation of moving to hospital. Definitely must have that opportunity to move to the hospital. If there's any fire incident, fire service must be able to respond and move to those locations. Journalists needs to pick one information or the other for public sensitization, public information and awareness. Security officials need to be on ground to ensure orderliness and no breakdown of law and order. So these are the categories of people we know, Mr.
we hope that they didn't snatch or steal ballot paper, because we see we go talk.
Yes, that's why they say journalists are the eyes and ears of the people.
Exactly.
You report the facts, what you seen on the field, not what you think and what you assume.
Yes, you have to
what you have seen, what you have gathered with your pictorial evidence, with your video evidence. These are the things, so that when you are saying it and people say it's not true, you confront
with
people
evidence.
with the evidence.
Exactly.
So they know that you are reporting what is being seen on the field, not what you assume.
All right. So real quick, we talk about curfew. And for example, now
I never said curfew.
You said 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Restriction of movement. We can still call it. Okay. For example, now let's say I'm staying at Tunga. and maybe my polling unit is somewhere around Mekunkele. How do I get there?
What I said restriction of vehicular movement. We are not saying people should not move.
Okay.
For example, you are living in Boso. Let me, as you have also said, and you want to go and vote in Mekunkele. Nobody will say you should not go. Probably you have your motorcycle and you have your voter's card. These are the means of identity. These are the things that, in case security personnel stop you on the way, you explain yourself, and that is why we say satisfactory account of yourself. The moment you explain yourself and the items you need to go to vote is with you, nobody will stop you. People can move from one place to another, but moving vehicles from one journey to another may not be, because people may want to mobilize political thoughts, people may want to disrupt, people may have another agenda entirely. Yes, exactly. So that is why this is going to be used. But people can move from one place to another, especially close by areas. You are living in Tunga, you want to go to Boso to vote. You are living in Metumbi, you want to come to Pakungu. You are living in Pakungu, you want to go to Mekunkele, and so on and so forth. But vehicular movement will be restricted.
Okay. Then the second one is, are there places with any security risk currently? Do you have any idea?
Well, part of our job is to do what we call threat analysis. This has been done. It is for our consumption, not for the public. But we have done what we call threat analysis and assessment. Areas that are being observed to be volatile, areas that are being observed to might cause one or two hiccups or problems for us. We have taken note of all this. Our deployment covers, so that's why I said operational aspect, tactical teams. So areas that we need to deploy more tactical teams based on our analysis and assessment is known. Areas that we feel there is no problem. So these are the variables and factors that will be considered in security deployment.
All right, thank you.
Yes, updates so that.
As I've said these are the major issues as a pre-election preparation, and on Saturday we will be on the field for the election proper, and definitely we'll still be on ground for post-election security management, because definitely you might have one or two grievances from different quarters they may want to. So we'll still maintain our ground to ensure that post-election issues are managed professionally. So that is that. We are working together with other security agencies. I've seen the list of their deployment, very enormous. All local government will also be there with the police to ensure orderliness. And I think there are a few issues we need to address, because I think on Thursday, Baba was trying to, on Tuesday, Baba was trying to call me as regards to Ezigi clash in Dachi. And I think Dachi, where the incident happened was within Enagi, which is Dachi area. I think on 21st around 7:45 p.m. We got information that an individual from Ezigi community had an altercation with one Adamu, with one Jibril Adamu, Thank you, sir. Ejigi. Maybe I've brought my Yoruba pronunciation. So as Baba has just corrected us, it's a kind of farmers herders clash in Ejigi in the Dachi area. As I said, on 21st October, an individual from this community had an altercation, who is a farmer too, had an altercation with one Jibril Adamu from a Fulani settlement in Ejigi village due to farm grazing issues. And as a result of this, Jibril macheted this fellow. His name is, we're yet to get his name, but this is what happened. Due to that altercation, the Jibril macheted his farmer on the, I think on the hand, which led to serious loss of blood. He was taken to General Hospital in Kutigi. And as a result of this, later on, he gave up the ghost. Maybe on hearing the report of the death of this fellow in the community, so based on this, the community members, I think, took law into their hand and engaged in what we call reprisal attack. And in the process, 4 persons were attacked from this Fulani settlement and lost their lives, while some camps around the village were set ablaze. However, the police and other agencies moved in. We were able to arrest the Jibril Adamu. I think he has even been transferred to state CID. But unfortunately, our people yes, we understand the emotion that we set in, the anger, but ability to control ourselves and not take laws into our hands. Let the law take its course. Thank God the security have moved in and arrested this person who committed it. So let him face the music, the consequences of his action. What will have it's not necessary for people again to show their anger, grievances, and by attacking other members, other Fulani members in that area and setting their camps on fire. We quickly mobilize our neighboring divisions. I think Mokwa, Inagi, Kutigi, all of them moved in to ensure that peace is restored, and was under the supervision of area commander Bida. So we were able to restore peace, and we are still making effort to also arrest those people who were responsible for the mischief by fire, by setting those camps, because them too, they have committed one offense or the other, despite the fact that this person has committed a culpable homicide by using cutlass to cut this man, and which led to his death. But even you that have taken part in attacking other members and causing injury on them one way or the other, and at the end of the day, which led to 4 lives being taken, it's another offense of culpable homicide, and again setting some of their camps on fire. It's also called mischief by fire. The law does not permit this. So all being put together, we hope that more arrests will be made, especially on these people who caused the life of these 4 persons and also set people houses. Were they the one that attacked this Ezigi man? No, we're not the one that attacked the Ezigi man, and the person that attacked the Ezigi man is Jibril Adam, and he has been arrested. So why should we go and attack other persons who are innocent, who have not connection to this crime? So we still want to let people know, as a means of sensitization, whoever that committed an offense, let such fellow face the consequences of his action. We, due to our emotions and whatever, should not drag ourselves into what it shouldn't be, and at the end of the day begin to regret our actions by the time the Lord takes its course. It's very, very unfortunate that this happened in Ejigi community, I think in Dati, in Inagi area. So that is what's happened, and normalcy has been restored. But as I speak with you, men are still working with the traditional institution on ground to ensure that these persons who participated in this act are being arrested. And another issue that have been causing social media gbas, if I may use this word. Yes. We have to say this so that we learn, and I keep on using this word. Any incident or any issues that we bring up is for people to learn from this issue, so that we understand and know our limitations in every situation we find ourselves. It has to do with the arrest of Abubakar Isa Mokwa. Let me first say this. I think Niger State Police Command received a criminal complaint bordering on cyber bullying, cyber stalking, and alleged spread of falsehood on the internet, which are another related cyber crime offenses against one Abubakar Isa Mokwa, 29 years of Mokwa, and a postgraduate student of IBB University Lapai. Hence, he was invited. Our division in Lapai moved in, I think, on 23rd around 11 p.m. They went to his house, his residence. He was called out and he was arrested. And I think the following day, that was on Friday 24th, he was transferred to State Command for further investigation in respect of the criminal complaint. A lot of criticism came up, a lot of attack. It is the responsibility of the police, and a statutory one for that matter. Anybody who has a complaint against any individual and you have decided to come forward to the police, table your complaint, so it becomes a responsibility on us to invite who you are alleging, and it is our job to investigate. And when you investigate, what do? You prosecute. Yes. So this is what happened in this issue. We have a criminal complaint against this person bordering on alleged falsehood and cyberbullying, cyber stalking, and other related offences. So do we now expect us to probably because he's a man of public interest, is somebody who has this and that, so I don't know whether he has immunity not to be arrested. An individual, for that matter, who is not a government official, is not an elected government official. So definitely he must be arrested, he must be investigated, and it was investigated. And what we have done, we did within that Thursday night that he was arrested, he was brought to the command on Friday. We did what we need to do, and on Monday, I think on Monday 27th, he was taken to court based on our investigation. And these are the issues. People were saying all sorts of things. Fine, and we need the lessons that needs to be learned here. We and as I said earlier, we must know our limitation, because we have Android phones, we have iPhones, we have other electronic gadgets, we have access to internet. You must know where not to cross the boundary. I'm not trying to speak for anybody, but these are the facts. These are the things that are obvious. One, you are not a government official. You are not within the government, whether in Mokwa or at the state level, criticizing a position of the government. Don't let me use the word criticize. Stating position of the government and discrediting that what the government has said at one level or the other is not true. Are you within the government? Do you know what is happening within the government? Do you know what are the things the government have put in place in one location or the other that is probably not known to the public? Then how can you now categorically say that this thing that they have been put in place by the government is not true? So these are the issues. Before you say certain things, do your findings, know your limitation. Fine, even concerning the issue of Mokwa, that whether there were allegations of non-payment of one thing or the other as regards to the flood incident. Based on information, we also learned that he knows the chairman of Mokwa very well. If you're having challenges, or maybe any of the victims that you know is yet to be paid, but we know that a lot of people, if not all, have been paid. I had the privilege of hearing these officials on radio that some people say money will enter their accounts. They don't know, because there's no means of alert. When they go to the agency involved, which is the emergency management agency, they still advise them to go to their various banks, and that is when they get to know that government have paid them. Okay, have you done your findings? Okay, who is involved? Bring one or two persons that you know that he has not been paid. Then you know the right agency to go to NEMA, emergency SEMA in the state. Then if you're having challenges, your relationship with the chairman, you can also use it, who can also help you as an interface between SEMA and the victims you are complaining against. So it's not just sitting down within the comfort of your home and thinking and assuming that this is what happened, and because you have data, you have phones, and you write to the public and spreading falsehood using electronic. And what you don't know, any offense committed by the use of electronic device is cybercrime. Any offense committed with the use of electronic device is cybercrime. So maybe, and again, ignorance of law is not an excuse. A lot of people, you can go to Google, download it. This is a law that is thank God for the advent of internet. Google cybercrime, download it, study it on your own. There are so many things we are doing that we don't know it's an offense. You are stalking somebody anywhere this person go and he made a public statement, you talk about it. So that means that you are using your electronic device to stalk this person. Any program he does in the public, you talk about it negatively. So does it mean that you are saying that this person should not have a public program again? Do you know the policies and programs of the government that is being put in place, and you say that it is not true? Are you part of the government? So we should be very careful. We are not saying, as they say, government of the people, by the people, and for the people, democracy. Yes, we are all part of the government, but we should be mindful of our words. But as security officer, what concerns us, when you go against certain provisions of the law, it is our job to investigate and prosecute accordingly. But the other conditions lies within the party. If the party say no, we are no more interested in the case, fine. But so far there is a complaint, it is our responsibility to investigate and prosecute accordingly, and this is what happened.
All right.
So Mokwa will now be waiting for his days in court.
I think he has been charged to court on Monday, and I think the case was adjourned to November thereabout next month. So the case it continues in court, and let both parties go and prove themselves. And as they were making assumption on social media, everybody have seen the FIR is in the public domain. It was between him and the chairman of Mokwa local government. So where you see different right up here and there, I don't know where they see that. Even the short statement we made will confirm that there's a complaint against him. This is why he was arrested. We are investigating, and he will be prosecuted accordingly. I don't know where people see the ones that was flying everywhere. Assumption, as we say, but be careful with the way you use your electronic device. Cybercrime Act is also in place, and it is a law that must be enforced. I will continue to enforce it. Thank you.
Thank God, the privileged information I have that Mokwa flood. I did not put it on this. Probably the child would have come after me. No,
if you are a journalist and you have your facts, you carry. We have said it. You carry out an investigative journalism, and you have your facts, and you present it. Nobody will argue with you. But sitting within the corner of your room and assuming this is what happened, this is what happened, and you spread it on the internet, well, cybercrime will take it.
When I hear his legal his barrister was trying to put the defense in one of the program I watched, he said the boy, his family too are involved. He too is a victim, and the money that is being given, they have not received theirs. It's part of what of his agitation. So, but I believe if they go to court will do all these things.
And that's why I said that if you have victims that have not been paid, it's a genuine complaint. And I view just as I cited example that there are many people that also went to the agency that they have not been paid, and they discovered that the money is already lying down in their various accounts. But because probably their phones got lost, their SIM card, they could not get the alert. They don't know. There are many people say that doesn't receive alert. So they don't know. They were now asked to go to their bank, and before you know, they discover that the money is already in their account. But nevertheless, we are human. There's possibility for human errors. Maybe some omissions happen and what have you. Then go to the agency. And I said, with the relationship of this person with the chairman of Mokwa, they can intervene, they can assist you and resolve. Or, because we also have instances based on my monitoring of public programs, that where you have maybe 3 or 4 persons, then among them, who is qualified to be paid. You understand? There could be families, and within these families, maybe this is the person the payment goes through, and the other members of the family does not know that Mr. Abubakar has been paid, and Apaya just collected the money and kept quiet. So there are so many things that could cause all this. But what are the efforts you have taken to find out? Have you moved further? Have you take out some investigative approach? Have you moved to the right agencies with the help of some other persons that can help you to clarify this? You don't just assume that, okay, this my victim did not get money, and you just sit down and you keep quiet and you begin to rant. So you too take a step forward, do your own part. You can't just sit down and say, may God help us, and you are not doing anything. Just wake up, sleep, you are waiting for food. So you must go out to do your part and pray for God to crown your effort. So that is just it. So
me, I go example question after your phone call and your Facebook. I have one very
all right. Any more updates, or we should take it to the phone?
Okay. Then let me just say this as regards to still election. The Commissioner of Police has earlier directed that a raid of black spot hideout is a continuous thing, so that all these small boys will not come and embarrass us.
Exactly.
We'll continue to raid black spot hideouts, and I think part of it is recently where some boys were arrested in Kutangura, about 3 of them, on 23rd October around 2:30 p.m. Police operative attached to A Division Kutangura conducted a sting operation around Tudunwada area in Kutangura. 3 of them were arrested: Abdullah, 22 years, Fahad Abubakar, 19 years, Nasiru Ali, 28 years, all of Tudunwada area, Kutangura. If you see the quantity of the India hemp that were found in the possession of these boys, It's unprecedented. You will just be surprised. And look at their age, 22, 19, 18, with a large number of, a large quantity of Indian hemps. They were also found with suspected, it's cannabis, 2 knives, pair of military trousers. And these days, what we also discover too, in any time you arrest these boys, you always find scissors. Based on the information at my disposal, they said it's like some of them now felt that they have, and as much as we don't believe in it, according to the law, they say some of them have this, I don't know what they call, where they use cutlass to hit you and it will not penetrate. Okay. But scissors, they say no, scissors must penetrate. So that is why I just have to say this for people to be aware. Scissors is a very serious weapon now. They carry that along, they use. So don't assume that, and you know, cutlass is a little bit big for them sometimes to conceal. So they pick scissors in their pocket. When you see scissors, don't be careful with them. Give them their chance, because if one is being stabbed, it pierces somebody seriously.
It's called Maganin Karpi.
So we got these 3 of them, and earlier also too, I think Central Police Station in collaboration with B Division also raided part of Angwan, Seriki, Kuta Road, Sabungeri, Ogbomosho, and other places, Makira within Minaye. 7 of them again, Atan, Hamza Dauda, 28 years of Angwandaji, Husseini Sanda, Sani Hassan, Sabungeri, Danlami Garba, 25 years of Sabungeri, Seidu Hassan, 19 years of Baida, Musa Umar, 21 years of Limawa, Hassan Usman, 25 years of Angwan Seriki. All of them, 7 also with suspected cannabis as usual, shisha pot, pipes, illicit substances. They were, I think they have been charged to court on 24. Another one is 2 robbery suspects arrested in Maje. This one is a very significant case. These boys went to lodge of a student in Bida. The 2 of them, they are from Barrack in Saleh. I think on 22nd October, they committed this crime in Bida. Aliu Saliu, 25 years, Jibrin Dako, 22 years, both of Barrack in Saleh, traveled to Bida and they attacked and robbed a student in Bida in one of the lodge. And having robbed this person, they took his rubber motorcycle. I think they also robbed him of 40,000 naira and some other items, 4 handsets, 40,000. So they inflicted injury on his girlfriend because 2 of them were found in the room. The robbery took place 2:33 a.m. So they took the motorcycle with the money and about 4 handsets. So they left the town and I think they follow Lapaya Gai Road. They headed to Suleja axis. But as God will have it, they were intercepted around 6:45 p.m. By Maje Division. I think the suspects were arrested at Tungan Shanu area of Maje with a white unregistered lucky motorcycle robbed from this victim. The moment they got them, they were suspected, they were interviewed, their words, their statements was contradicting each other, so we suspected foul play. They were taken into custody. Later on, we discovered that they had robbed the students in Bida, the motorcycle, and the money they got, 40,000, was in a new note of 200 naira. So it was in 2 bundles. So they within the period they have spent how much? I think because they were left with 7,000 naira within 200 naira notes. So they got 40,000. Maybe they buy food, they eat, they do all sort of flexing on the road. So they were left with 7,000 naira, 200 naira note. So I haven't seen you with that money, definitely. And were intercepted, and they confessed that yes, they did that, and they were trying to escape to Kogi State before they were intercepted by Maje and arrested. I think part of the items we also got from them included 2 ATM cards of the victim. Thank God they are in custody, and I think they will have their days in court. Arrest of a suspected motorcycle snatcher on 24th. On 24 around 7 a.m., police operative attached to Chanchaga intercepted and arrested one Seidu Aliu, an adult of Pakungu, Minaya, with a Bajaj motorcycle suspected to be stolen. It was arrested along Chanchaga Paiko Road with the said motorcycle as he couldn't give satisfactory account of himself. During investigation, it was revealed that the motorcycle was snatched from a victim around Metumbi. Suspect is in custody, and so on and so forth because of time, so that I can take contributions of our people.
Yes. All right, listener, you can put us on call on the number 091-38579001. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning to you in the studio.
Good morning.
This is Douglas of Lankota.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, I want to talk about this election that is around corner.
Okay.
You know, those guys that they used to give money to come and steal this ballot. People to take us on that very well, I beg.
Yes.
Number two, again, this commander, they are making their major argument. I don't going to open back and that very day or what?
Okay.
I don't get what he said there.
He's asking if they are going to open the market on the day of election.
Okay.
Yes. All right, more calls coming in. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning, Sani Abdullah.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, PPRO.
Good morning.
This MD Hall from Pakun. PPRO, me, I still want to emphasize on what happened in Shanu Marikiti. You can see issue of Togri has resurfaced again in PPRO. I don't know what the command is doing because these boys will be arrested. After a few days, you see these boys are moving around for almost 3 to 4 days. You understand? These boys cannot be arrested, causing mayhem, breaking people's shop in the name of us like Togri in Shanu village and likewise Marikisi. It's very, very unfortunate what happened. A lot of shops being broken by these boys. At least the command should take, you understand, to do as like to deal with these boys so that to serve as a deterrent. We don't want this issue of Togri, you understand, to be lingering. I've said it on several occasions, you understand. These boys are having their field day, you understand, to be as like using the influence of Togri to be breaking people's shop. What kind of as like a society as if we don't have any law anymore? Please, the law should take its course on this Togri.
All right, thank you. We have some messages on our Facebook page, as we have this one from Zakaria Bakar saying, let me first congratulate you, Captain Dogo, for newborn baby. Thank you. May Almighty Allah guide and protect the nursing mother and the baby. I mean, let me also use this same medium to appeal to the police and other sister security agency. They shouldn't compromise these upcoming LG elections. Voters shouldn't be harassed. Let there be free and fair elections. Thank you for that one. Mohamed Umar Bakar saying, PPRA Kubela Jinsa. We appreciate your orientation in general. Protecting citizens during election involves a multifaceted approach involving our government authorities, electoral bodies, civil society, and international observers. Citizens can contribute to their safety by being aware of their rights and reporting any incidents of violence or intimidation. Oga PPRO, about the essential, even we that have shops are under this umbrella. They want to assure us about top-notch security safety of citizens in Niger State during and after the election. Thank you. Looking for assurance. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning, Bileoji, Captain Dogo.
Yes,
and good morning, PPRO, Abiodun. I still remember Mr. Dekule. PPRO, I so appreciate you this morning. Most of the questions I want to ask, you have responded to it, especially towards this incoming election on Saturday, which I believe, inshallah, we are going to have free and fair election. And the police are there to protect us. And even we as a citizen, when we see something, we should be able to see something. So at least the police can come for quick response. We so appreciate you this morning. And your commissioner, my special greeting to him for the wonderful job you are doing for Niger Life. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Adekule, for that one. Still on the Facebook page, Ibrahim Amici Mohamed is saying, good morning, People's Radio, Baba, Paya, Captain Dogo, my gallant PPRO and the rest in the studio. Please, my PPRO, the crime in Keke is alarming. I will suggest you bring in those Keke union officials to fight this crime. Their duty is not only to sit in the office and collect ticket money. They need to go to the field to help solve this problem because they know almost every genuine Keke riders, and I encourage every passenger to always copy the Keke number before entering. Secondly, is it right for any law enforcement agency to break into someone's house at midnight to enforce arrests without any formal invitation or even warrant? Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning. Hamza Adamu, on the line, please.
All right, welcome.
Good morning, PPRO. It is a perfect job you are doing. The issue regarding that IBB boy, the issue is in court. Prejudice of it. At least you have talked extensively. You have talked actually how you have assured prosecution on the boy, it will allow the court to please adjudicate on the something. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, more calls coming in. 091-3857-9001. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning this morning.
Good morning, everybody there.
Good morning, sir.
This is Zakari Garbari calling from me today.
All right.
In fact, I just want to express my happiness over the Yaros analysis. And I'm somebody who has always listened to him. But I've been finding way of seeing him physically. I don't know how I can do that.
Okay. I think somebody wants to see you physically, PPRO.
Okay. We are in the office, Dusenkura. You get to Dusenkura Police. You can visit us in our office, police headquarters in Dusenkura Police PRO office. Yes.
Okay, Mr. Wasiu.
Yes, sir.
I will definitely have time.
Okay. Yeah. And you can also take the phone number, call us later.
All right, back to the Facebook page. We have Ibrahim Kuta saying, good morning, suggest in the stadium indeed. Okay, this is your story, no clear though. Thank you for that one. We have Umar Abdullah saying, good morning, Sababa, and each and everyone in the studio. Please, PPRO, what is Nigerian Police, Niger State Command, Mina State Capital in particular, doing over the incidents happening in Mina? We just wake up this morning to see a dead body found in Mandela area and is currently trending in social media now as I speak. Please, sir, is that most of police officers on night duty don't do their job or what?
Okay.
No, right. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. My name is Umar Manta.
All right.
I want to commend the effort of Nigerian police, especially Niger State Command and the Office of PRO.
Thank you, sir.
I just want to give the same story that someone just read now in Facebook.
Okay.
My friend woke me up this early morning and he told me that near his house he saw a dead body.
Mandela.
And that gave us a lot of strength that we couldn't sleep again till now.
All right.
So that is the information.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you all for your contribution. To quickly respond because of our time, I think the first caller talks about snatching of ballot boxes and what have you. That is why you see election is not being conducted without security agencies. The police and other security agencies must be on ground to prevent any form of violence. Even if there's any violence, at least to the percentage should be minimal, so that we have larger part of the election to be peaceful. When you have at least over 80% of the result being casted peacefully and the result is collated, then it means that we have conducted an election. So that is why security agencies must be on ground to ensure that it is largely peaceful. Talking about snatching of ballot boxes, when you have security personnel everywhere covering all the polling units, then let us see who feels it has two heads to come and take the people's mandate away. And that is why you have all security agencies on ground. I know that in political or electionary processes, you may not rule it out. Even recently, I think in one of my monitoring of the media, we got somebody who was doing campaign and they smashed the windscreen of a fellow. We have informed the DP of Central Police Station to look into that case and ensure, because if you are a candidate and you cannot have a control and monitor your political supporters, it speaks on the kind of person you are. Politics, election is not an avenue for thuggery and violent situation, and that's why security agencies continue to be on top of our game and provide conducive environment for the SEC, who is the umpire. So we are aware of this, and that is the essence of why security agencies will be on ground to ensure that snatching of ballot boxes is not allowed. Talking about Shanu, Marikichi, and I think also Angwan Marikichi and Angwan Kuka around Gurara. Yes, I've been receiving complaint from that axis for over 3-4 days where thuggery activities has been taking place, mostly over the night. We always call Pakungu Division to respond, and they've been doing their best. I think one or two of them have been were arrested. They are in custody. But you know, as usual, we always say it is very difficult to get these boys in action because they will not wait for you to come and catch them like fowl. The moment they see you, they take to their heels and they move away from that scene. But we have advised our police station to put a surveillance team in that place for monitoring, and we're also working with the community leaders what we can do to ensure that we get these boys off action. But other challenges has to do with the vigilante men in those communities, Nguankuka, Shanu, and what have you. They are also giving us some headache by hiding some of these boys and supporting them. Because I just have to spell it out. Well, those are the things we had. This vigilante are covering this one, this other one, they are covering this one, supporting them. They are also fueling that crisis. But we continue to monitor and ensure that they are being arrested. But one or two of them are in custody. Police and security agencies should not compromise. Yes, that is our job. And I just mentioned it. The IPAC chairman commended the Commissioner of Police and Security Agencies in Munya. We provided a peaceful environment for Munya by election, and he has urged us to also replicate the same thing. And I can assure you, the police and other agencies collaboratively will work together to ensure that that is replicated in local government election. Talking about top-notch security during election, that is our alma mater. That's our responsibility to provide security, conducive environment for everybody. Togri, yes, I've also mentioned that during electioneering process like this, you will have one or two Togri issues, and that is why the CP continue to emphasize on raid of black spot and hideout by our DPOs, and we've been doing this before, and it will continue, so that when you raid your black spot, those boys that will give you headache during the election, you have reduced them drastically. So it is a continuous even a day before the election, we'll visit those black spots and hideout and continue to pick them so that we can have a peaceful election. Crime in Keke, as I've said it here, that will continue to work with TWAN, Tricycle Owners Association of Nigeria, Akomoran, to see that we continue to curb crime and criminality in Keke. Breaking into a house. Part of our power is what we call power of ingress and egress. The police or security agencies have the power to break into any house at any time. I think I've even said this on this platform before, but we don't use this power anyhow. We don't abuse the privileges and power given to us by the law. When we have to use this, it must be on a very serious crime. Then we've gotten our information, our intelligence accurately before we burst into any house. And that is why you see other agencies too, sometimes in the midnight, they burst into an identified house where an information or an intelligence of reports of crime is taking place. So it's power of security agencies to do it, but it is not being used carelessly. We are mindful of the way we use it to avoid abuse of what we do, because if it is not being used correctly, the victim can also sue the security agencies for damages. So we are careful of this, but we have such power. The person saying to see the PPRO, the police PRO is domiciled in the police headquarters of the police in the state in Dutsekura. You can come and you can also get the PRO phone number and call. Unfortunately, Mandela, this morning, I also wake up to hear that report that a body was found along Mandela Road this morning. We have called our patrol team to move there to let us recover this body, and we commence investigation. We may not be able to, I cannot preempt and give you an assumption of what happened now. Let us look into it, let us investigate and really know what happened before we can now come to the public and say what happened. Nevertheless, we'll continue to patrol our communities. Our patrol team have been sectorized, sector 1 to sector 5. They are everywhere. They are strategically positioned within the city, and immediately you call us for any issue within the town, we know which of the sector to move in, and this will continue to do. But you know, there's no way you walk without the head shaking on your neck. We know there are still challenges, but we'll continue to address these challenges as they arise. Thank you, and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, PPRO Asiu Abiodun, for coming in onto the program today, and hopefully we'll be seeing you next week after the elections and together. Yes.
Don't forget my
Okay.
question.
Exactly.
I have my question.
You will pay for overtime.
You want me back?
All right.
My question now is, as a citizen, do I have the rights to ask, to call for accountability to call to public officers accountability of what is happening.
Yes, that is why I said part of investigative journalism is when you
I'm not talking about me as a media person.
You say accountability.
Has it become electoral PRO?
Is it not the police that they will use to arrest you? So that I can be, I will.
Accountability, you have right to ask questions. Let me use that word.
Police come to arrest you.
Station. We must tell you what happened. You explain yourself. That is the purpose of
and you can keep quiet if you like.
That is the purpose of hearing. And when you also keep quiet, refusal to give information
is another offense.
All right, wonderful listeners of Badeggi Radio 90.1 FM, and that was the PPRO of the Nigerian Police Force, Niger State Command, talking about SP Wasiu Abiodun right there, giving us all the updates we need to know on the elections coming up and also the security situation around the country, around the state right about now. So real quick, let me give us some updates on the newspaper headlines, as we haven't got any of the update at all today, and that will be a disservice from me to you if I don't give you some of the newspaper headlines today. As we have a National Assembly, Okeza Tinubu's request to borrow $2.35 billion. And away from that, we have this one from the presidency, as we have Tinubu revokes Miriam Sanders' pardon right there also. All right, and I think we have a guest in the studio this morning. Mr. Pai, over to you.
Yes, please, can you introduce yourself, your name, and what you do?
My name is Gabriel Egu Abakia. I do POP for a living, sir.
No, come again?
Come again, please.
My name is Gabriel Egu Abakia. I do POP for a living, sir.
All
so you're here in this radio. What's brought you? The issue you have? Let's just know.
Okay. I was.
You're here in the respect of.
I'm here in the respect of the complaint that I worked for him.
You work for somebody.
Somebody.
Yeah.
And he's owing me 120,000 naira. This is getting to 1 year, 8 months. And eventually, I was about calling him, and he told me that he doesn't have money now. That whenever he has, he will pay me my money. That I should be patient for him for like a month. This is 1 year and 8 months now. I called him. The last time I called him, he said I sent him a message. I said, no, I did not send you a message. See, a message of insult. I sent him that if he will not pay the money, that I leave him with God. I said, no, it was another person that was about sending that message if I did the mistake. Quickly, I later saw that the message went to him because I have Oga Brighter, I have Engineer Brighter.
Okay, what's the name of the person so that people can get to know? What's his name?
I don't really know his name.
This is humming.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't really know his name by name, but he works at INEC office.
Which of the INEC?
INEC, the one very close to Civil Defense Office.
Okay.
So I meet him and I talk to him. He now told me that I should come back in the next. When I went to approach him, that sorry sir, very early in the morning, 6 o'clock. My wife told me that I should run very fast. Since this was a mistake, I should try and meet him up in his house. I rush quickly and I meet him 6 o'clock in the morning. A friend of yours come to knock at the gate. When he opened the gate, he now saw me outside the gate, standing very close to the gate. And I approached him. I said, good morning, sir. He said, Gabriel, how is your day? How is the family? I said, fine. I said, sir, sorry that I later find out because my phone got broke. And when I fixed the phone up, I discovered that this message came to you. Truly is you that I'm sorry. It was not you that I need to send the message to. He said, he's understood that. Am I in town? I said, yes, sir. He said, in 2 weeks' time that I will receive a alert from him. From that time up to date, I've never received any alert. Keeping calling him, he later blocked me from reaching him.
Okay, you gave us the number, his phone number, and we called him. And from the true caller, the name there is Mohammed Sule Rabo. You said it's working in INEC here.
Yes, sir.
The reason why we are bringing this, and we ask you to come and say it, because we actually want to see how we can intervene. And when I spoke to him, he actually confessed that you work for him, and he have outstanding money to pay you. But he said you wrote a text message threatening him that he's having a text in his phone and he's ready to take it to police station. Since you have decided to come to radio and you're threatening to go to court, you take it to police station.
Hello, sir. I don't take him to police station.
Well, you say you are coming to radio because I called him and I said this is the issue, and you say you're bringing him to radio. So what actually do you want now? So that we get to know, because we have actually we decided to bring in this because we did it off the air so that we can mend, and he said he's ready. It's either you follow him gradually to pay your money, or you go and do anything you want to do. And why we bring this issue now, somebody spoke about the issue of religion or something which I'm not too comfortable about it, because they say you're a Christian, he's a Muslim. That is why we're bringing this in. This is not a radio that favors Muslim or Christian, whatever. You understand? It's a radio, people's radio. So what actually do you want now? So that going forward now, if it is issue that we advise you to go to court, because this is not court, but since you've said you are come here to cry out because of people with radio, and that's why we're giving the platform now to cry out, then the next thing for you to do is to go to court.
Sir, I really want every Nigerians to hear about this issue, because I've been patient with him. I plead him. I have a family. Right about now, I have like 85,000 to pay for my 2 kids. I don't have money. For the past 1 month, I have not been to work. I just want Nigerians and people who listen to Badeggi Radio to help me out, because I'm here to just receive that money so that I can solve some little issue. The person that even work with me right now is on my neck. He's always come to my house to fight me. It was a friend, a neighbor to me, that asked me to come to Badeggi Radio, that this is the only place that I will get justice. That is why I'm here, sir.
So I think what we're going to do, we will now listen. If there is anything, what I will advise, we will join you with our own legal advisor, so that probably you can go to court and make your claims. Probably the court will do the necessary thing for you. So I think that will be all for now. So Gabriel, I think that will be all right.
All right.
So we hope the person from his Sukola, Mohammed Sule Rabo, have listened, because he said he dare us that we can go ahead and say it on air. So since we are not afraid of any other thing, because that's what we bring it in and we say it on air. And if you want it to continue, probably we'll be discussing the issue on air if there is no solution to the problem.
Exactly.
Right?
All right.
So
thank you very much, Mohammed, for coming in. All right, Mr. Power, before we take it to the phone lines, yeah? The issue of Miriam Sander, yes? Miriam Sander, who currently has been the pardon has been revoked by the president. It was trending throughout yesterday. It was trending. I called you earlier to discuss that with you, but I don't know, the network was having the issue that yesterday.
Revoke and reduce. Revoke or reduce.
I don't even know.
It has been revoked
or reduced
on one side.
And the
then
sentence.
It has been reduced. Because he was on a death sentence.
Yes.
They now reduce it to, they now granted her pardon. After outcries from Nigerians.
Yes.
Suddenly, they now revisit the issue.
Yes.
They revoke it and reduce it to 12 years imprisonment.
And then she's going to stand by next year. She'll be out
again.
Because the 6 years the year she served is calculated. The prison, the way they calculate prison.
I think it's 9 months. 9 months for a year, but.
Have you ever been to prison?
No, God no go allow me go.
Amen.
Have you ever been convicted?
Not at all. I will never be a convict.
Inshallah.
Baba.
Political conviction.
Maybe.
Have you ever been arrested for political pressure?
No.
Anyway, what are you what any political harassment?
What if you make Senator Isamokwa what political harassment?
Because he's asking too many questions.
I expect too many answers. And probably the questions he's asking
is disturbing some people.
Didn't I tell you that? You know they do budget padding, but this one they do victim padding. They padded name of some victim into the list, and the person who is in charge, because it's a comrade, you know, comrades doesn't.
So what happened?
The comrade say no.
You mean, hold on. What? Let Isamokwa keep calm, get his proper lawyers. Revisit the payment they made. He will now sue the government to ask for accountability of the money given to Mokwa people. They will swear affidavit. They will now go and swear affidavit in the court. He will now list those he felt that are not victims, swear affidavit in the court, and bring it to the court. And be ready to go up to the Supreme Court. They can keep calm, wait for the days that they gave him to be in the prison.
I think the beauty part of the case now, it has now become obvious from what even the people told you, that it wasn't the governor, it was the council chairman.
But how are they using the governor?
And the governor,
how will the governor is allow himself to be used by people that had nothing?
No any office.
Look, the seat. Okay, Kwapaya, do you know what a seat of governor is? Why is that the governor write in red and the president write in green? Do you know the governor is more powerful than the president in his own state? Do you know that red is power to execute, to kill? Judicial execution? Not to murder, don't murder your enemy. Even this Kabu pardon that Tinubu is trying to do, do you know that in some places they will say no, they don't agree. It's not in your jurisdiction that this murder was committed. Do you understand?
Very much well.
Do you know that is what they call judicial jurisdiction?
What is even holding Evans is one of those things we are saying, because a Lagos state government brought a case. They said this one is within their own jurisdiction. That is why they are still holding him now.
Otherwise, they could have pardoned him.
Of course. But Lagos government is making claims.
Do you know the case of this guy that was overzealous and was insulting everybody and killed everybody, Mustafa? Was it Major Hamza al-Mustafa?
Yes.
Do you know that Jonathan has to beg Lagos? Otherwise, Lagos have that case. Can you remember?
I think Lagos state government appealed. They appealed.
They appealed the pardon.
They appealed the pardon, and I think the intervention of the president was what fired him. They appealed. He did.
So now, those that cooked their name into the list, the president should punish those that abused. Is
a
power for clemency. You know, that is what they call auto pen. And apart from that, you know the names of the Council of State members, those who they say that the Council of State are sat and they approve that. Haba.
Public officers.
Honorable men, senior officers, senior citizens, approving that caricature of pardon. And you say I was throwing it. Who is abusing the power of the president?
Who even approve it in the post?
No, who is abusing the power of the president? The president say, now is the power of His Excellency, former governor, not been abused?
Honestly.
By dragging him to what he doesn't actually be involved. If I'm a governor and you call me Amunike, so what? Didn't they call Babangida evil genius? Can you remember those days?
Of course. Till these days they call him.
They call him evil genius. Did Babangida carry him with go dump in jail? I mean, I don't know. You know, sometimes when I look at this society, I pity, cry for the beloved country. Have you read that?
Baba, the same Wara who is being celebrated by this government, getting presidential governors standing ovation here and there, sank against Jonathan. You know when you call it Jonathan Memalapa? Memalapa, that, you know, and nothing happened to Wara. He moved around the country, Memalapa. And there is
and do you know that at a time they say Jonathan is the foundation of Boko Haram?
Yes.
There are people at the height of that Buhari religion, nationalistic, me too, I want to do. You know, it's a me too, I want to do syndrome. The same me too, I want to do syndrome that destroyed Abacha. It's the same me too, I want to do syndrome that when Buhari went to Lagos and wept. And when the general wept, weeping, the general should not weep. But this general wept, seeking power. Then
you wait for the country now.
Get it out. Go away, my friend. Look, do you know that I pity you?
I tell you.
But I
tell you, Baba. Today on this one, I agree with you.
I wasn't the one who wept.
Do you know I pity you? Do you know I pity
Baba,
you?
tell him why you pity
Do you know how the APC come about? Those who are claiming we are APC, do you know the third force? Tell them, leave PDP, go and mix APC, bring Buhari, give it to him. On his own, Buhari can never be president. On his own. If not for Babangida, Buhari will never smell presidency. Who is that individual today that people listen to and they say, yes sir, Ogasa, you don't care the Munji, Babu, in this country today, except Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, in this country today, no singular individual. Kanyani, anybody who tell you that I'm somebody is nobody, and you say you are rich, let's check how did you come about the money. Who are you? What are you talking about? When some people took the bullet and they kept quiet. Yes, they took the bullet. They did and they confronted Dinka empty-handed. Dinka, if you want to kill me, to good luck. Then there were other people that were hiding in Donna Barak and not in Donna Barak, but Bonnie Camp. Why didn't you bring him? Didn't you fight him? He said, I have nothing to fight for. He's my friend. I spoke to him. Do you want to lose more lives by shelling the radio? How many people will confront at that time when people don't shock? When you are in action, you are drunk. You are on drugs. Americans that went to Iraq, you think they went to Iraq with their normal sense? Those who took the radio station are already high. And you that go and confront them, you are Mikesha. You are my friend. It's the valor. It's like confronting a lion. Do you know there are people that confront lions bare hand, and they didn't fight them, and they'll speak to them, and the lion will surrender? Do you know you can tell armed robbers, say, get out, clear road, and one pass, and they'll give you.
Not with clear eye.
What do you mean? You know I cannot tell armed robber to get out of my road. And
we don't hide.
Baba, yourself no be ordinary eye.
Which ordinary?
Baba no be ordinary eye. Yourself go take the armed robber. Tell him.
Me, I don't go tell armed robber. Say come off the road.
Baba, now you know wetin you match.
I've told armed robbers twice that get out of my road.
Baba, now you know where you put your back. Now you know where you put your back.
Lean on something.
You know what you lean on before you go fit tell the armed robber say come off for road. Just like that, Baba. Person carry kala, better kala.
Witless and
let me tell you. Let me tell you. Don't. Kaya, this is radio. I will not talk too much.
See, Baba.
Baba, you see, honestly, it is unfortunate that
what did the Buhari do to the power? After you cry, give it to me. What did he do with it?
And that's why I said,
apart from enriching Sirikas and all those people that he reached, about feeling that it's my chance.
Is it? Are you talking about Sirika, who is not the chancellor of from top to coming down?
From chancellor, from they have contaminated that university.
From federal appointment coming down.
They have contaminated the honor of Yaradua by bringing a thief
Honestly.
Who built the palace in his village? Who brought Nigerian air that was never there?
Nigeria painted Ethiopian air, right? They now branded it Nigerian air only for ceremonials.
You don't know the power of authority. Not you know there are authority that are spiritual. Authority that are there are people respected for who they are. No singular living being in Nigeria today have that respect. Like of that Babangida. When I mean respect, I'm not talking of these small boys that run into cocaine and push for cocaine around and say they have money, and all these small rats that are driving G-Wagon and L-Wagon and S-Wagon. No, I'm talking of
intimidation.
I'm talking of solid characters, men, the valor, soldier, soldier of soldiers. Oh God, you don't know anything. People who are ready to die. Those who don't fear death for their land, for their country. Those who are ready to take decision for their people, not for their own. Not for their own selfishness. You don't understand.
I'm getting to understand.
And I don't want to talk too much. And that's why Lamido Sonusi is saying, don't ditch, don't dump fuel subsidy and still go back and borrow money.
And don't be a sycophant within the corridor of power, where you cannot be someone the courage to tell Oga, this is wrong, this is right. Let's leave this and take this. It shouldn't be a political sycophant that always we want to tell the leader what we want to hear, not what the leader should do to succeed, so that you can always constantly remain within the corridor of power. Any government that come, you know what to tell them to retain you so that they can be with you. It's a sycophancy that is not actually. But again, even this one, Baba, I call it sycophancy because, see, you are trying to tell us the gravity, the strength of that, the authority the governor is having. Your governor should not reduce himself to a clown. Yes. Then if something is happening, why don't the media handlers of the governor come to debunk, or come to kind of exonerate the governor, that the governor is not having hand in it. But there was a time I have issue, and they were mentioning the issue with me. They are mentioning a very high profile personality in the state. When my lawyer gets to one of the spokesperson, they debunked that, and they came with agenda and said that personality have no hand, and that was what even down the tension. From that moment, everything now calmed down. So that people don't come and use your name. The name of governor now is flying everywhere. Sahara Reporters, all national dailies are carrying it, and it's flying all around the world. That the former governor have arrested an individual, a citizen, who is calling for accountability, which is very wrong. And the file before the court now.
Let me ask you, if Mariam Sanda finish her service, who will marry her? Will you marry her?
There are people.
Tokumbo.
There are suiciders. There are people who want to commit suicide. So if you want a very easy suicide, it's to marry Mariam Sanda, so that
I'm asking you. Will you marry her?
Me, I'm not a suicider. I'm not a suicider.
You don't want to die before your
time.
When
I'm seeing that, what will I...
You don't want to die before your time.
No. I want to die a natural death.
Natural death. All right, Baba, our time is fast spent already.
Your time is passing. My time has just begun.
Time has just begun. Our time is an illusion.
Time doesn't exist. Time doesn't exist.
Yes, it's an illusion. Yes,
it's your own world, wherever you are located. That's why your time is fixed.
Yes, yes.
Now, somewhere it's already 4 o'clock.
Exactly.
5 in the evening.
Exactly.
And then somewhere it is not yet morning. It's 3 a.m. So, what are you telling me?
All right.
You will never travel. You don't even have a passport. And if they see you in the airport because you are a young man, they will say, "Where are you going?" who gave you the money to buy the ticket.
So I think really we're going to do justice to the listeners because they are so awesome to us.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to when we come back in just a jiffy, we're going to talk about this issue of Marion Sanda and
what are you going to talk about?
No, we're going to give them. They're going to because Baba.
There is nothing there now. Baba, the deal has been done. Baba, she killed her husband. They say they pardon her. Now they say go and do 12 years. Is it 10 years or 12?
And you are not telling us now there is a prison year.
Like the prison
how
year.
They calculate years.
So by next year it should be out.
So it's just like.
And also, I think one of the important thing to discuss again as National Assembly UK Tinubu's request to borrow another $2.35 billion
very
again.
Kai.
Baba, Baba, this matter is serious. Baba, see,
what
Baba,
is he using the money for?
Now the thing be that, Baba. These are the questions. These are the questions. $2.3 billion, Baba, for what?
They need money to continue the Lagos Calabar road.
Baba, many kilometers they don't do for that road currently?
30 kilometers.
Baba, this one, that na audio.
Oh, is it 50?
Oh, Baba, na audio be all those ones. So. Video, or physical, moku see waiting the ground. That's what we are saying, Baba.
Why are you worrying yourself?
Baba, because Baba, now we go pay this thing. Like our own set, Baba, on our own. Not to get problem.
Because we will die soon.
No be so, Baba. And the truth is, it is we the youth that is going to suffer these things, and people really need to.
And then is that your priority? That Calabar road, Calabar is a priority.
It's not at all. It is not.
If I were him with $15 billion, I would do 3-4 projects that everybody will stand the time.
Go touch people's lives directly.
Not looking for Shaguri to come and be part of. No. Okay. Look, Lagos to Kano, that railway, I will revisit it and then sit down with Siemens, sit down with Chinese construction company, sit down with Julius Berger. You understand what I mean? And then be able to, even Brown Route of America over there, Asia ABB. Do you know ABB, the electricals?
ABB electricals, yeah.
You know ABB?
That's so, Baba. I've read about them. I've seen their name come up, pop up.
ABB.
Their name do pop up.
They are in switches. Do you know they are in good? They are in switches. You know switching? Do you know what is switch? Switching. Circuit breakers.
Circuit breakers, yes.
They are in advanced electronics. I will gather them. I will say I want to Kano to Lagos.
Straight.
Express. 3 hours. Maximum 4 hours. I want a train at speed will be 300 kilometers per hour. Yes, bullet train. Bring development to Nigeria. All these caricature primitive colonial structures of railway and colonial roads that we still have, and these substandard constructions we are doing. How many of the Federal Capital Territory roads since Babangida left? Babangida left in 1993 or 1995 or what? I cannot remember. Which year did Babangida departed from government?
1993.
How many years now?
93 to now, that's around 32 years.
32 years.
32 years.
What is a lifespan of a typical urban road that see traffic every day? Do you see potholes in Federal Capital Territory? I'm asking you.
Not at all.
Not at all.
The Federal Secretariat, which one don't have crack?
No crack.
The Supreme Court complex, which one don't have crack?
No crack. Even our own.
Apart from somebody who want to chop money, say, let me paint.
Baba, you go far. Our central mosques.
No crack.
For me now, yeah, Baba. I was pointing it out to Mr. Apaya that day. I say, how many years now they don't build this place? No single crack.
And I can beat my chest to tell you, within Mini Metropolis, there is not any edifice that is solid, standing very solid, except UK Bello, which was solid with Babangida.
Which was messed up.
Built by Babangida, but it's still the person that did it.
But the physical buildings there, but the infrastructure of the system have been destroyed.
It is.
Time.
All right, Baba, it's already time for us to move. And
move to where?
Yes.
Where are we moving?
To move to the promised land, Baba.
El Dorado.
To the El Dorado.
that El Dorado is fiction.
Do we call it a fool's paradise?
El Dorado.
Do we call it a fool's paradise?
Except when we look at El Dorado as a spirituality. There is no physical El Dorado. Everything is made of gold. Probably are looking for Atlantis that have disappeared in the ocean. You know Atlantis?
Yes.
Not Atlantic.
Atlantis. Yes. Yes.
So you read small.
Baba, you know if you get my father, me no read. All my fathers they read, so me too I must read. See, Baba. So final words, so we can. It's already past time.
Final word.
Right.
We call His Excellency, former governor, a young governor, promising future president. Please, don't allow people to use your name to do bad things. To do things that are not tenable. Don't allow anybody to misadvise you. That young man, let him go. Use your office, use your power. I know you have the power. One telephone call now to the police and to the CP,
yes.
and to the Attorney General or Permanent Secretary. They will let the person go.
Yes.
Please, Oga Governor, we trust you are listening to us. Let this boy go.
Thank you.
It's for your own good. At least protect your name. Those who are trying to use you, they are not helping you. And anybody who took money in Mokwa wrongly, please, Oga Governor, get that person arrested. Anybody who cooked a wrong figure and paid himself money from the people that are supposed to be assisted, get rid of that person. Those are the people that suffer, not somebody who is complaining.
All right. Thank you very much, Baba. And I think Baba said it all already.
Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Baba. Yes, Baba said it all. Bye for now. And listeners, till we come your way again tomorrow with another